Okay, I have gone ahead and filled out our main class here, and what I'd like to do is actually talk through it instead of typing all this out. It is 70 lines of code. I want to be respectful of your time, and the ultimate goal for this project and for most of the projects is that you can see these principles that we're learning in action, and it doesn't mean you have to watch me write out all the code. Um, but it's good to see the code. So I've got the code here and I'm going to talk through it. Again, the code for each of these files is located in their respective lectures. So main.py will be, this file will be as a resource in this lecture. You can download it if you look at the lecture. And same with vending machine in the last lecture and vending machine manager 2 lectures ago. The code will be listed as a resource in those lectures you can download. So let's talk through this. So from vending machine manager, import vending machine manager. Again, this is something we haven't seen before until 2 lectures ago, where we are importing from the vending machine manager file the actual vending machine manager class. We're importing the class so that we can use all of its methods and objects. We could create vending machine manager objects within our main program. So that's what that accomplishes. Then we have our inventory. This is an example inventory. We could make this very large if we wanted, or smaller. And so we can see the format here is the key for, this is a dictionary, an inventory dictionary. The key for each entry in this dictionary is the code. So A1, B2, C3, etc. Like if we were standing in front of the vending machine, we could input C1 and we would get juice at a price of 150, and there are 7 juices in the machine. So that's how that's laid out. That's our inventory. And then we're coming back to this if name equals main construct. We talked about that a section or 2 ago. So that if we're running main.py, all this will be executed. It gives us functionality to extend this file, and we could have some methods up here, for example, that maybe we didn't want to run, or maybe we wanted to be able to run from other files, where if we were importing this main program into another file, this would not run, but we could use various methods that could be located up here, for example. Just a good practice that if name equals main. We're defining our max quantity, how many of each item will ultimately get restocked to. We're initializing a vending machine manager object. This is a vending machine manager object now. So our class is now, got to restart my screen brush. It was throwing an error there. Our vending machine manager class, we now have instantiated an object from it. So that has called init, and now we can use all of our methods on this object. So we're going to use the add machine method and create a few machines. Remember, vending machine manager, we have this add machine method. We're going to create a few machines to add to our self.machines dictionary. We're adding one for the mall, school, airport, theater. We're inputting our inventory into all of them. We're just going to have the same inventory. We could have different inventories, but each one will have the same inventory. We are saying for the airport machine, let's give it a max quantity times 2. So each of these items, when we restock, could have 20 items for each one. Just because I imagine an airport would be busier. Now we have 2 loops here. We have an outer loop. We'll follow this line down. This outer loop is, there we go. This outer loop is for our vending machine manager menu. We'll display all machines, select the machine, or exit. And then the user will enter their choice. And then depending on the choice, we do certain things. So if choice is 3, if choice is 2, if choice is 1, we fulfill the requisite things for each choice. Within that, if choice equals 2, which is select a machine to be able to perform operations such as vending something from that machine, if choice is 2, then we're going to go into another loop with another menu for that specific machine. We could display the items in the machine, select an item to buy, display total money collected, restock machine, or go back to our main menu. And then we just say, depending on the choice, run some methods. So call these methods from the machine, the vending machine class. And here is where we actually create or select a machine. We don't create the machines here. We create machines in Vending Machine Manager, if you recall. Add machine. So we've created those machines already, but we're referencing them. Let's see, select machine. That returns the object based on the location key. So now machine is the actual vending machine object that we want. It's one of these vending machine objects that we've created. And then we can exit out of our program.